welcome to another exciting matchup here on Monday Night Combat. I'm Mickey Cantor. Hi-yo! I'm joining you live from the Steel Peel Arena.
Hi guys, I'm back with another commentary for you, this time on Monday Night Combat, as you can see, and I'm going to try and give you an overview, review, class breakdown, and just general information about this game and why I like it so much. So I'll kick off with trying to explain what the game is based around. Some of you may know and even play DOTA games, which stands for Defense of the Ancients, which was a modification for Warcraft 3, where you have two teams and you have two bases and you have pathways from each base to the opposing team's base, and AI bots would spawn and attack the opposing team's base, and you as a player would have a hero and you would try and destroy the other team's turrets and base and aid your AIs and upgrade them, buy upgrades for your own character, and it was based on an RTS overview style game. Monday Night Combat works on pretty much the same principle, except that it's a third-person shooter, which is I'm not sure if anyone's actually done it or tried to do a Dota type game as a first-person or a third-person game before. I'd be interested to know if someone has, but I think they pull it off. It's not as complicated as some games in this genre have been. I mean, I've played well, more than a few. Demigod, I think, was the last one that I really got into, and they can be really fun. But this one's pretty simple, and it's you know, straightforward. It's a first-person shooter skill, or third-person shooter skill rather, and yeah, you get to crack on. Right, things you need to know. You have upgrades. You either upgrade your own character or you can plant turrets and upgrade them. They're literally the only things you can upgrade. You can also put down jump platforms, which you can see just off to my left. The other thing you can do with your cash is you can use, I'm not even sure what they're called, I'll just call them damage platforms for now, but you see where that exclamation mark is, injector, I think that just said. Yeah, there's rings on the floor in the main routes between the bases, and you can use cash to fire them off and damage whatever's in that area. You can just see down to the left there, a pulse will come out of that and damage the opposing team's bots or opposing team members that's in that area. You've just seen the personal upgrade window come up there. You have 4 ways of upgrading each of the classes. You've got your 3 skills, and then you've got your passive skill, which is a grey one at the bottom. Each class has an ideal way of upgrading the character, but I've yet to play a game where I haven't got to the point where I've upgraded them all. So literally the tactics with your upgrading on whatever class you're playing is early on. I mean, it's a case of knowing which one to get first and allowing the not so important ones to just come along later. The classes, you've got Assault, Tank, Gunner, Assassin, Support and Sniper. I've spent quite a bit of time playing Gunner, Assassin, Sniper and Assault and Support. The only one I really haven't spent any time with is the Tank. I tried it a couple of times, I just can't get on with it. The only other adjustments you can do to your character, shall we say, or your class, is via endorsements once you've unlocked custom classes. To get custom classes, it isn't done off your level exactly, but as you play more and more games you level up anyway, but you also earn in-game cash and you have like a career store of it, and each progressive custom class you unlock becomes more expensive. I think I've unlocked 3 and the 4th one is like 75,000 cash, I think, or something like that. And once you've unlocked a custom class, you then set the position you want on it, and then you've got 3 endorsements, and you've got gold, silver and bronze. Now on my Gunner, my one is rate of fire gold, which makes it rate of fire ×3 because it's in the gold slot. I then have armor in my silver, which only makes it at 2 times, and then I have speed in my bronze, which only makes it a 1 increase on my speed. And I found that to be the most successful. Obviously, depending on your style of play will dictate which endorsement setup is best for you. The only way you can find that out is by just experimenting with it. My primary upgrade pattern for this is if you pay attention in the video, you'll see I tend to go grey, blue, grey, grey, then upgrade blue, and then it doesn't really matter. I've gone for grapple, I think, in this video because I was just bored, but I now tend to, once I've got maximum blue and grey on my gunner, I go yellow, then I get red, but I very rarely grapple people with a gunner. The other classes, obviously, the tips I can give you with sniper quickly is, it's sniper, you've got really defend bits of the map and use your long range weapon to take down turrets. I only, if I get like say 10 kills, probably only about 4 of them would be with a sniper rifle. The rest of the kills I get was with a sniper, sorry, is I'll be putting traps down and using my frag grenade to really damage my opponents. With support, it's all about that little fire-based turret that you have, and it took me a while to work out what hack actually does on that class. When you put down your turret, or when you're near any other of your team's turrets, you can have the blue symbol will come up and you can hack it, and it will give it a 0.1, a 0.2 or a 0.3, and it makes them a lot more powerful when you do the hack. It took me a long time to work out that why my turret wasn't doing anywhere near as much damage as some of these guys running around as support was doing, and it's down to the hack ability. Assassin has a couple of tricks that aren't so obvious first time you play it. When you use the red button ability, which is like a smoke grenade type thing that instantly explodes around you, if you hit jump straight after it, you'll go really, really high in the air. Also, when you're using your knife, I never hit reload using my knife for quite a while, and of course there's actually a special ability attached to the reload when you have your knife out and you do this dash forward slash type thing. So I mean, you can use that in conjunction with either your really high jump to get out of there really quickly, so you can jump up really high and then fly across in the air. You can also use it with your grapple, and the grapple is your primary way of killing with the assassin. You get behind someone or in front of them if you find that's the easiest way for you, but you do more damage when you attack from behind. You do a grapple, which is your left trigger, and you'll do more damage that way. And then once, if you haven't killed them entirely, you can then fire off your reload ability, which is the dash forward, before they can either attack you or use their stun. Like with the gunner, I've got this slam thing that I pick up a lot of kills killing assassins with. You do this dash forward and finish off the last bit of health. That covers support, assassin and sniper. Gunner, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, you can see, very important to get your double melee gun up as quickly as you can. Definitely use your high jump, as you've seen there. It gets you out of a lot of trouble pretty quickly, because people don't expect to be changing angle of their shots so much all the time. And use your slam. Slam's really important. You can pick up plenty of assassin kills. Also, when fighting against assassins, as with any game, sound whoring is really important, but with assassins there's like this, I'm not even quite sure how to describe it, like this bubbling, tinkling noise that you can hear, and you know that there's one near you, and you can just do a slam. And even if they're invisible, you'll see, just like there, the assassin's got like these Tweety birds around her head. They're not invisible, so if you do a slam and you cap them, and then you'll see that, and then you can just track it on that and shoot them. The only other thing that you will get during play is juice. You see these little purple containers that sometimes drop when you kill either the bots or the opposing team. They're juice fillers or whatever. I'm not even quite sure what they're called, but basically, eventually, if you've got enough of them and you killed enough things, you'll get juice, and that gives you full health as soon as you trigger it, and it will increase your speed, damage, give you more accuracy because your ridicule will decrease in size, you'll move faster, and generally you'll be able to mop up a lot of either bots, turrets, or opponents. You'll become really powerful. You can also buy juice for 500 cash points in the middle of the maps. You can just see this purple bar. I think I'm going over to buy one here now. There you go. And you use both your bumper bars to trigger it off, and you can just go on an absolute tear. I use this in connection with taking down turrets normally. I don't use them that often on other players. I occasionally do, but I primarily use juice when I want to push my bots up through into the opponent's base. The objective, I don't think I've actually mentioned in this game, is simply to get your bots to the opposing team's money ball, because the money ball has a shield around it, and as a player you can't attack that money ball until the shield is down and the money ball drops to the ground. So you can't have a team that just rushes the opponent's money ball and tries to destroy it. You have to do the work of getting your bots into their base, get them to take down the shield, then you can go nuts here. And that's pretty much the game. You destroy their bots, you get your bots up through, you take down their turrets, you crack on, kill the opposing team, and you just have fun. The only other thing that you probably should be aware of is the mascot. The mascot will drop down. I think you just saw him a couple of seconds ago, and if you shoot him you'll get money, and when you shoot him he also drops extra money and goodies, and you can either stockpile your cash for juice buying, or you can buy your upgrades, whatever, buy turrets and all that good stuff. Now, turrets. I don't think I've mentioned the upgrades for turrets. Each turret has 3 upgrades that progressively makes it stronger and more effective, and each upgrade becomes more expensive the higher it goes. You also need to pay attention to where you're putting the turrets. On this map there's no real need for surveillance slowness turrets, but on some of them, I'm not 100% sure on the name of them at the minute, using the slow turrets will really aid your team against the opposing players. Not so much the bots, but the opposing players. When you get a lot of assassins, say, putting the slow turret, it may seem pretty weak, but it will really help you, because as soon as you see if an invisible assassin rather comes charging past a surveillance turret, you'll see the mist swirling around them, and you'll just be able to fire straight into them. So every turret has a benefit. Normally what I do when I first spawn into a game, if it's the beginning of the game, I will drop down and buy either a long range turret if it's a big map, or if it's one of the smaller maps where you spend a lot of time just outside each other's base, then I'll buy a rocket turret straight away, because when you buy a turret, if that turret then kills bots or an opposing player, you'll get cash for that kill. You'll be rewarded as your kill. So buying turrets and keeping them upgraded is a really good thing. I have been in a few games where my teammates have not bothered buying turrets at all, and we've just been whitewashed no matter how good they are at killing the opposing players, because you just can't do everything at once. You can't, take down the opposing players, kill all the enemy bots, push your bots through and kill the turrets and do it all. You do need to use every advantage you can get. And just before the video finishes, overtime. Basically, if the game becomes stalemated and hits the end of the game time, you'll get overtime. All your damage and everything will be improved, and the shields on your money ball will drop, and you can go and attack it. And that's what we did. We won the game, and it was all good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll probably be doing some more of them, and yeah. Do try the game. There is a trial. You can download it free. You get a few online games before your time runs out. Give it a go. If you like it, it's only 1,200 points. And as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Rate, thumb up, and comment. I'll see you next time. I hope to see some of you in game. Bye bye now.